Hello, researchers! You may find yourself with a literature review on AnswerThis or an answer to your query. You may be rolling around in your library, or you might even be in the search papers section. Either way, you may have seen this button that says Bibliometric Analysis and wondered, what does it do? Well, I'm here to show you. Once you have a screen like this with a bunch of research papers in your topic, whether it be through a query or through your own uploaded sources, you can go ahead and select either all of them or a select number of them that you'd like to do bibliometric analysis on. Here, I'm going to select all 133 papers that are related to nuclear fusion. I'm simply going to press bibliometric analysis. And just like that, we'll come to a screen that looks like this with a bunch of graphs and different data that we can look at. Now, if we go to the graphs, we can first see the publications by year. So we can see when a lot of these publications were made. So as you can see, nuclear fusion, there's been a lot of research inside of this pile that has been published recently. If we go to citations by year, we can also see which years were cited the most. We can also see this combined publications and citations on the right-hand side here. If we want to look at this and see it a little bit more clearly, we can either make it larger or we can go ahead and press this expand option, which shows us the entire graph like this. Now, this is very accurate since it has come from research papers that AnswerThis is sourced. But say we put on our own PDFs, or maybe some of our papers were cited incorrectly, we can go ahead and press this edit option in the top right, and we can find the piece of information we want to change, say this 1990, which we can see right here. We can change this 1990 and say 1995. And even though this doesn't make sense for a graph, we can see that the 1990 has been updated to the 1995. We can go ahead, click out of here, and if we wanted to download this graph, we can press the download option right in the middle of these three buttons. As we continue to scroll down, we can also see citation impact, which is the average citations per paper by year. Additionally, if we look to the right, we can see the word clouds of the titles and as well as the abstracts of the papers as well. If we scroll on down, we can also see the top terms that were used, which happens to be nuclear and fusion, which checks out for this paper search. We can also see the top authors, so publications and citations by authors. As you can see, surprisingly, three dominate with the papers that were found. So that could be really interesting for me to go back and look into those authors and see what other papers I can find. Additionally, you can see the author's impact by the citations per publication that they produce. I hope you find this super helpful for your research, and of course, there are plenty of videos just like this on the AnswerThis YouTube channel, so if you want to advance your research, feel free to head over and watch more videos like this where you can find tips and guides for different aspects of research. Thank you so much again for watching.